Today, ladies, I want to talk about how to manage menopause. This topic is a huge point of interest for a lot of our Organixx members and consumers. And so I want to detail 5 ways that will help women manage both perimenopause, which is usually about 15 years potentially of hormonal imbalances and hormonal distress that leads up to the 12 months of a cycleless time. So let's dig into these resources. Number 1, my favorite and absolutely critical mineral that you need to be reaching for to help you manage the assorted imbalances and symptoms of menopause is magnesium. And you're in luck because we have a multi-spectrum magnesium in our magnesium 7. So magnesium is really critical for not just menopause, but overall optimal wellness, because your body uses magnesium in over 600 assorted enzymatic reactions and engagements within the body. Magnesium helps to block calcium that might be entering the bloodstream. In that blocking, it rearticulates the magnesium and calcium into your bone matter. So magnesium is like a calcium bouncer in your bloodstream, keeping calcium in your teeth and in your bones. And this is really important because when women start to have the decrease of estrogen, the increase is the loss of bone density. So we start to see women creeping into osteopenia. That's a precursory state to osteoporosis. And magnesium is the critical piece here for enhancing your bone density and also helping you feel less stressed, easing you into a restful sleep. So magnesium is great. I start with that because it's most important. So make sure you add to your cart our magnesium 7. Second recommendation is to reach for acupuncture. I love to recommend acupuncture as a more natural therapeutic resource that helps calm not just your stress levels, and it also reduces your inflammation. But acupuncture activates certain glandular systems, our endocrine hormone production, and the process of that engagement between our hypothalamus, our pituitary gland, our adrenals, communication between the thyroid and our ovaries. So acupuncture can tap into helping you offset assorted symptoms like hot flashes and insomnia and just overall imbalance with your hormones. I love acupuncture. I'm a consumer of acupuncture. I've had acupuncture in my wellness centers. I love this as a therapy, especially for women that are dealing with hormonal imbalances. Third is stress management. And this is one of these things. Sometimes just thinking about menopause and your assorted symptoms stresses you out. But the reality is stress and the imbalance in cortisol, the stress hormone levels, and your body's innate stress response mechanism, this is an underlying root cause of a lot of the common challenging and frustrating symptoms of menopause. There are things you can do to manage stress. I'm going to recommend my free stress relief course. It's a free course, 3 assorted modules that help you understand immediate tactical DIY ways to reduce your central nervous system overwhelm. But you can also do things like taking an adrenal stress test. In your adrenal glands, the most common way that we test them is via saliva. So you do like a spit test, you put saliva in these vials, and we evaluate your cortisol level. It's not uncommon that when I'm looking at women that are perimenopausal or menopausal, their cortisol lab results are all whacked out. They're sometimes spiking in cortisol at night. It's the reverse of what we want to see. We want to see women spiking in the morning and kind of dipping to the lowest point of cortisol. So if you have sleep imbalances or feel just wired and tired, you have low progesterone, excesses of estrogen, even when both of those values are low, cortisol is the root of that. So managing stress by improving your focus on yoga and adding in routine meditation and breathing exercises are helpful. But definitely do assess your cortisol, and I recommend taking my stress relief course. Fourth is a whole category of herbals that are really aimed at helping you manage the assorted imbalances of decreasing estrogen and really decreasing progesterone. When women reach the age of 35, 40, their progesterone starts dropping by upwards of 90%. Estrogen starts to taper down a little bit, but there's the biggest difference is that ratio between the major dip of progesterone, and that ends up putting women into an estrogen dominant state. That's where a lot of the symptoms lie, that imbalance. Herbals like black cohosh, red clover, and even maca are really helpful at lifting the progesterone and balancing the estrogen, so we're not showcasing a lot of those symptoms in that dip or the imbalance in that ratio between estrogen and progesterone. And fifth kind of leads me into hormone replacement therapy. I've actually done a whole video on YouTube about this. If you're curious, I'd recommend you watch that. But the idea of hormone replacement therapy, we have debunked in our clinical research, particularly with women in hormone replacement therapy. That has been a category that a lot of women have stayed away from because earlier research showed that there might be an inclination that hormone replacement therapy caused cancer. That is not accurate and is not a true assessment of the benefits of hormone replacement therapy. So adding in natural plant-based creams like progesterone cream, adding DHEA, and sometimes women need also to lift their testosterone levels, that can be a game changer in terms of their energy, their libido, their mental focus, and just feeling like they're back to their normal selves. So don't stave or don't minimize the powerful impact natural hormone replacement therapy can have to help you get through menopause symptom management. So those are 5 tips. I hope these are helpful. If you have any specific menopause or perimenopausal questions, please let me know. And if you want to take one of my masterclasses, I actually have a hormone masterclass and a specific menopause masterclass that really deep dives into the mechanics, the hormonal elements involved. There's a lot to managing menopause, but these 5 tips are extremely helpful. So I can't wait for you to test these out in your life.